I was just outside and it was way too early for Venus, but now it looks like it would be up. Let's see. It was 3:50 a.m. and Saturn rose at 3:51, 3:49 or 3:51. It's best at 5:46. I don't know if that's actually true. Venus rose at 4:22, so it's 4:44 right now. Hitting, and it says it's best at 6:28. Sets at 4:41. That's weird. 4:22. What's up with this altitude situation? See, this is what ends up happening, is I end up like looking at this, and then I don't get my booty outside. I just came from outside, damn it. From alligator zone. What stars does it say that's by? Pisces. I thought we'd be able to find Neptune. It's like right there, maybe. Because look, we got first out the gate for the AM planets would be Saturn. And let me make sure oops. Lately I can't freaking be incorrect. Wish I was. Alright, so out the gate at 3:51, rising Saturn. Takes a good 15 minutes to get up the horizon. And then 4 minutes later. So they're about 4 degrees apart. Then you got 3:51, 3:55. They're gonna set 10 minutes apart in the afternoon. Okay. And then they'll be followed by Venus at 4:22. And then she'll be followed by I don't think I can scroll down. By Mercury at 5:56. So it's still 4:44, I guess. 4:46. When does it say Mercury's best? The iron planet. Thank you.
Mercury, the iron planet. Published by Time and Date. Mercury consists of a large iron core surrounded by a thin rocky shell. A brief overview of Mercury. Mercury is the closest planet to the Sun, and the smallest planet in the solar system. It has a large iron core that accounts for about 3/4 of its mass. By contrast, Earth's iron core accounts for only 1/3 of its mass. Compare the sizes and order of the planets.
Funny.
A rocky outer shell surrounds the planet's core. Mercury has almost no atmosphere, and its gray surface is covered with impact craters caused by asteroids and comets. Where is Mercury in the sky? Find and track Mercury with our interactive night sky map. When is the best time to see Mercury? Warning: never point binoculars or a telescope in the direction of the sun. It can cause permanent eye damage. Do not try to observe Mercury while any part of the sun is above the horizon.
Well, where is it at right now?
Because Mercury is small and lies close to the sun, it is a challenge to observe.
Yeah, it is.
It can be seen with the naked eye shortly before sunrise or soon after sunset.
Man.
The best time to catch Mercury is within a week or so of its greatest elongation.
There you go. So
This is when Mercury appears to be at its farthest distance from Sun as seen from Earth. These periods occur twice every 116 days or so, roughly every 4 months. Greatest elongation west is when Mercury is farthest from the Sun in the morning sky. Greatest elongation east is when the two bodies are farthest apart in the evening sky.
It's gotta be.
In between these times, Mercury's swift orbit carries it either directly behind the Sun as seen from Earth, superior conjunction, or in front of it, inferior conjunction. Next superior conjunction, May 30th, 2025. Next greatest elongation east, July 4th, 2025. Next inferior conjunction, July 31st, 2025.
So if I'm not mistaken,
Next.
And I don't think I am, that because I saw something that said catch 3 planets on May 23rd. Today's, I think, the 18th, 17th. So I knew that it had to be at the farthest part away from the sun. So technically we might be able to catch it today. What time did it say it rose? 5:55. We'll have to look and see. So interestingly, okay, so what's the difference between a superior conjunction? Let me hear that again.
Occur twice every 116. It can cause permanent eye damage. Do not try to observe Mercury while any part of the sun is above the horizon. Because Mercury is small and lies close to the sun, it is a challenge to observe. It can be seen with the naked eye shortly before sunrise or soon after sunset. The best time to catch Mercury is within a week or so of its greatest elongation. This is when Mercury appears to be at its farthest distance from Sun as seen from Earth. These periods occur twice every 116 days or so, roughly every 4 months.
Interesting.
Greatest elongation west is when Mercury is farthest from the Sun in the morning sky. Greatest elongation east is when the two bodies are farthest apart in the evening sky.
Okay, why not just
in between
say
these
that?
times, Mercury's
why not just say greatest elongation PM or AM, greatest elongation, because doesn't the sun set in the west? Greatest elongation west, or supposedly anyway, from the narrative, is when Mercury is farthest from the sun in the morning sky. Greatest elongation east is when the two bodies are farthest apart in the evening sky. In between these times, Mercury's swift orbit carries it either directly behind the sun, which you can't see it at all, as seen from... Wait a minute, what? Mercury's swift orbit carries it either directly behind the sun, as seen from Earth, which am I wrong on thinking you would not be able to fucking see that? How the fuck would you be able to see that? Superior conjunction, May 30th, so I do not know. Hold on a minute. When is one more apt to catch Mercury in the sky? At greatest elongation or superior elongation? Or is that the same damn one, I think? To find Mercury in the sky, particularly during greatest elongation, using Sky Safari. Augmented reality features helping you locate Mercury in the sky and identifying it among stars. Additionally, they can guide you on where... Okay, this is when Mercury appears farthest from the sun in the sky, making it easy to spot. Okay, which occurs in the morning or evening sky. Explain that to me more. Lies closer to the sun than the Earth's. Mercury's orbit lies closer. No. Well, doesn't it always lie closer to the sun? Doesn't Mercury's orbit always lie closer to the sun than ours? Yeah. Then it has... Okay. Meaning that it always appears close to the sun. Yeah, no shit. And is very difficult to observe most of the time. It is observable only for a few days each time it reaches greatest separation from the sun. So why the fuck would you call that conjunction? Conjunct is when two things are together. They are literally rewriting and changing the language on the regular. Okay. What is the greatest elongation in superior planets? I'm going to guess that superior planets are the outer planets outside past us. Inferior, last I knew, was Mercury, Venus, and that's it. Mars too? No. The elongation of a superior planet can vary. What? Okay, from 0 to 180 degrees. Inferior planets, however, they range between 0 and a greatest elongation, 28 degrees for Mercury and 48 degrees for Venus. Let me see this picture. Okay, so look at this shape. Superior planet on the outside, like Jupiter or Mars, right? Eastern quadrature, interesting word. opposition, western, I don't even know how to pronounce that. Alright, so didn't it say we were at, what the fuck one did it say? I thought it said we were at superior conjunction, didn't it? Ugh. Dude, I don't like things that can bite me through my clothes. Inferior conjunction, inferior planet. You're confusing me now on this. There's the sun. Okay. In the middle. Imagine that. Imagine that. Wait. Oh, I think that's the Earth, actually. But either way. I was going to say, oh. Either way, it still does look how it looks. So we didn't find out yet if it was at western or eastern, but I don't think it is. I think it's at this one, because that says superior conjunction. You wouldn't be able to see it if it's conjunct directly next to the sun, but if it's an opposition, they said something about, what did they say, damn it? What the hell? Give me the image back, please. Superior planet orbit. Okay. Why right there, I wonder? Because the clock strikes. What time is that? It's not. It is 12. And look at these signs. Like, okay, we got. Okay, oh. Well, look here. Interesting how, like, they're trying to make it all fucking precise. You know? Like, and show that that's not working out too well for us. I guess we could use yellow. X marks the fucking spot, huh? Look at these. Am I not? If it was going like this, would we not be making like the Mason compass? I mean, I'm just saying on that one. Come on, bro. I mean, okay, now I want it to let me slide down. Man. Alright, so we got. So that's conjunction. So does that mean the sun's over there? Like superior conjunction. So it's there. I gather that. No, I'm not sure what the superior orbit planet, something dark side. What y'all know about that? See, this is trying to be like, oh, it's a globe. Which I mean, this is fucking geometry. Literally. Like, that's like your fucking right angle or whatever. There's even a fucking E right there, whatever the fuck that means. Shit. Oh, there we are. Okay, let's see. That's what they're gonna tell us. What can you tell me? Okay, see, this must be what the east-west shit is about, because, like, why else would it have like that piece of pie. Taken out, and then if that's a little baby Earth, bean don't burn in the kitchen, fish don't cook in the grill. Took a whole lot of trying just to get up that hill. Now we're up in the big leagues, getting us something, yeah. Yeah, baby, something, and there ain't nothing wrong with that. Well, we're moving on up to the east side, to a deluxe apartment in the sky. So are you trying to tell me that it doesn't ever do this one? Because I'm gonna reach out on a limb and say that it do, son. Because, like, what's up with the Western Quadrant? Ain't no love for the Western Quadrant. You're telling me it doesn't do this at a certain time of year? I bet you anything that it does. And that, see, because, no, that's the cut in my phone. Why is it like saying like and around and turn? Like, I mean, like, that's not a rhombus, but like, tell me that don't sound like some like jazz music you would hear in a bar. Kind of. Crap, get out of my way. Damn it. They didn't do that, but I did. Because I think at the other time of year, it's going to be on this side. And over there, too. Oh, I guess we were kind of trying to draw that, if you will. Hang on. I'm just not really good at the drawing factor. Why? Like, it's reminding me of, would you like to know what? Oh, cool. You would? It's like not that difficult, Goose Goose. Alright, and then so where's the rest of the constellation gonna go? Oh, it's like a flower, don't it? Flower power, man. Alright. But what is an elongation, son? Fine, tell me. What is an elongation? No, I want you to tell me, bro. Refers to the angular distance between the sun and a planet as elongation. And what does it refer to otherwise? I don't know. Angular distance between the sun and a planet is observed from Earth. It's the angle formed by the lines of sight. Well, I mean, that says a lot right there. Lines of sight from Earth to the sun and from Earth to the planet. Elongation is measured in degrees eastward or westward from the sun, never north or south. No. We were, per usual, lately correct. Inferior planets are those two. So, okay, for these planets, elongation has a maximum value known as greatest elongation. I could have sworn they all did. This occurs when the planet appears farthest from the sun in the sky. Greatest eastern elongation. The planet is east. Thank you. Of the sun. So it would rise before it. Invisible in the evening sky. What? Okay, wait. The planet is east of the sun and visible in the evening. So no. Maybe that's July 4th. I don't know. Greatest western elongation. The planet is west of the sun, visible in the morning sky. So that's what we're dealing with now. Superior planets, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, etc. These planets can have elongations ranging from 0 to 180 degrees. Yeah, exactly. So why are they even putting conjunction on there? Elongation is 0 degrees. Okay, fine. They're right on top of each other, like you're saying, December 21st, 2020. That was amazing, and I don't know why I cannot find shit for footage on, like, my Google or my whatever. I remember filming it when Saturn and Jupiter, like, droned. They're getting ready to do some things soon. I mean, they're pretty much across from the sky from each other, give or take, a house or two. Elongation is 180 degrees. Opposition, I mean. So elongation is just another way to say the angles. Angular elongation is 180 degrees, and the opposite planet appears. The planet appears opposite the sun. We can do this. And the planet appears opposite the sun in the sky, rising when the sun sets, and setting when the sun rises. But I feel like they made that more confusing than it needed to be. Like right now, the sun and, let's think. Well, like on that full moon we just had, the moon was in Scorpio and Uranus was in Taurus. So they were like legit across. So Jupiter and the sun are not close because Jupiter follows the ones we were just looking at. Probably rises around, I don't know. I'm sure I was gonna guess 8:30, but 9:30 is what I was thinking of first. Let me see, can I get back there easily? Okay. This word. How do you even say that? In mathematics, a quadrature. How do you pronounce this shit? Can you pronounce it? How do you pronounce that? Can you please pronounce that quadrant word you were just showing me? Oh my god. Oh, you were. In mathematics, refers to the calculation of the area of a geometric figure, particularly through numerical methods like, and integers. I'm going to assume is related to an integral calculus, but I don't know how. I have no idea. I never took calculus.